Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a real exciting episode because we're going to be on the outside of the house here, putting on our stacked stone veneer. Got a bunch of it right here. You probably saw in the last episode that we were getting that all unloaded, and I started on this little pillar here, and I got that finished up. You can probably see my face is all dirty. That's from the dust. I do wear a mask, but it's still really dusty. But this is stuff right here that we're going to be putting on. And yep, there's nothing more to talk about. Just we'll get on the wall and start stacking this up. So let's go get to work. Yeah, back on the wall. Stuff takes a little bit longer than I'd hoped, but it just takes some time just to kind of get this stuff lined up and even, make sure everything is straight and level. I don't have a bunch of dips and hump in the wall, but yeah, kind of what I'm doing on this process here is I'm starting on this left side here, start at the bottom, obviously, and working my way up. But when I put these new stones on here, I'm just kind of keeping the edges. I just using kind of random space blocks in here. Some of them are full ones, some are little cut-offs, but just doing that the whole way up so we don't have the seams matching up. Because if you just went ahead and started stacking these stones just on top of each other with the seams matching up, then eventually it's going to just look like a bunch of lines in there, and don't really want that effect there. But getting those put up there, and each brick before I put up there, I'm checking the edges, because a lot of these edges I have to grind down the corners on these bricks here, because they will actually, what they do is they'll tip forward, and if I grind the back off, then they can actually sit on their flat. I haven't ground this one down yet, and there's a little bit of a gap in there, and once I grind that off, it'll go down and be looking nice and flush in there. But how it is, you can see there's kind of some humps in there, and some of these stones have bows in them, pieces sticking out. So kind of each brick has to be ground down and worked a little bit, just to get them be put up there real nice. And yeah, you saw the last episode. We went ahead and put this nice scratch coat on there. That's dry, and that's really helping these bricks stick to the wall now. But that's just kind of what we're doing, just going over and over and over again, putting these stones on there. Some of these stones, if I can't quite, there might be like a dip in the stone, and I want to make sure that my stones are all level with each other. I'll just get little like pieces of wood, stick them in there, and that'll lift it up just a little bit, and then my bricks can sit on there, and it's not going to have a big dip in it or anything like that. So just doing that over and over again. I'm going to get back to work now. I'm going to hopefully try to get to the top of this window now. I'll show you that. And yep, try to make some progress on this. Alright, so I just stopped for a couple minutes and show you the progress we're making. Haven't been filming this part because it's pretty much just the same thing over and over and over again, like I already showed you. But yeah, everything's coming along really nice here. Real happy with it. I kind of stop every couple of layers here on the brick. I'll put my level on there, make sure everything's still going kind of straight. I'll never be able to get the brick totally straight, just because some of these things have like humps in them and bows and things like that, but some of them are kind of straight, so I put those on and I'll adjust it wherever I need to. But yeah, that's pretty much it is, just putting the stones on, put one on, put another on, and another, and just repeat that process. So I'm gonna go ahead, keep working on this, and I will be back when this is done. Yeah, it was actually the next day here. So we had a nice little rainstorm yesterday with some hail, so that kind of stopped us. But anyways, this wall is finally done. Real happy with the way this came out. All the stones are looking real nice. My lines are straight. Everything came out pretty well. It's pretty dusty, so I have to come with maybe like the hose or pressure washer and wash that off. But that wall is finally done, and now I have 2 more walls to do just like it. So let's go to that side of the house and see what we're working on. And yesterday before the rainstorm, I was able to kind of get a little start on this wall here. This is just the same thing over and over again, like I showed you before. Just putting these stones up here, getting the level out once in a while, making sure that my lines are straight. These bricks, none of them are straight, like I said before, so I just have to do the best job I can to kind of keep my lines straight. One thing different on this wall is here on the corners. There's no pre-made corners like there are for the outside. So just kind of what I'm doing here. I'll show you a little more detail on this process. But one stone will go in and this one will butt up to it. And just to make it look nice, I'm kind of just like grinding out the side of the stone there, just so it can kind of match the other one. Kind of like there, just grinding it out so they fit together. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just get it close enough so it looks like I'm actually kind of carrying what I'm doing. And stand back a few feet and it looks real nice. But I'll show you that process. But anyways, it's we're getting the day started here. So I'm gonna go to work, get some more stones put up, and I'll come back here when we're doing these inside corners. Alright, it is the end of the day here. Been working hard and getting the stone on here. Kind of a slow process just because putting those corners in there, that takes a lot of time, and going around the windows takes some time. But just have a couple hours to do and get this finished up. But like I said, it's the end of the day here. So I think I'm going to stop here for the day. But while this is done, let me go ahead and show you some of the other stuff that we got done here on the house this week. Let me bring it around here to the front. Other guy put these pieces of wood up here. Wood cladding will go across the front of the house here, and these little strips here will be for the wood cladding to go on top of, just so we can get some water drainage to go down the back of it in case any water ever does get behind there. Then it won't get stuck in the wall. It'll drain out the bottom and have somewhere to go. And show you on the inside here too. One of the things I try to do on houses is do blocking for the cabinets, and that's what these blocks are along the bottom. That'll be for the cabinets to screw into on the wall. So it doesn't matter where you put a screw in the cabinet, it's going to find the wood there. So I don't have to be looking for studs when we're putting the cabinets up here. And that's for the bottom of the cabinets to attach to, and upper cabinets, that's for the top to attach to. And then in the pantry here, put on some blocking here for shelving, so it doesn't matter where we put shelf supports at, then there'll be something, some wood to screw into. And then same thing here, blocking behind these lower and upper cabinets. Alright guys, well I think that's going to do it for this video. It's been a long dusty week. It's been a productive week. We got a whole ton of stuff done. Looking forward to getting the stone finished up, and then moving on to the front of the house again and putting that wood cladding on, so that can be done. And then probably moving to the back of the house and getting the siding put on, so we can get one step closer to getting this house done, because these mornings are getting a little bit colder and winter is coming, so want to get the outside done so we can move on to the inside. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you right back here next weekend.